Arrested, affected, sound, found. What do we see? What do we say? Flowing from a spring. A fact A to Z. Check and confirm. Ever expounding current events. Traveling down from the business gist to the globally arising happenings, to the sports news, to the bittersweet infos. Guided transmission, even diffusion, vast and fast, detailed facts are fled. Within seconds, nuggets of words that flew across borders are fired. Stories short and long, wrapped in bundles of words, broken and dissected.
Western Spring Television. Ours it is.
Oh yes! KWWL!
Kiddies World with Lola!
Kiddies World with Lola!
Fun, educative, and inspiring!
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy holidays to you, and I want to welcome you all to a new episode of Kiddies World with Lola, a fun, inspiring, and educating children's program. And not children alone, teenagers and my brother and sisters as well. Showing here every Saturday on Western Spring Television, channel 190 DTT, right on Star Times. Children, I hope you're enjoying your holiday. Are you? Okay, I want to believe you're enjoying it. But let me ask my wonderful audience today, are you all enjoying your holiday?
Yes!
Are you sure about that?
Yes!
Now, this is what I want us to do before I go on right on the show. I want you to give me a face that describes your holiday. So if it is you're enjoying it and you're excited during this holiday, give me the exciting face. If you are, you know what this face means. So show me a face that describes your holiday right now. Let me see. Absolutely, mummies and daddies are doing a great job. Put your hands together for mummies and daddies, because all my audience did their hands like this. And that is absolutely wonderful. And I'm sure you're happy, you're excited, you're sleeping. You know, watching movies too late, you know what I mean? Your cartoons, and then having to still be in bed at 8, 9 a.m. in the morning. I know you're all doing that. Welcome, and I'm so happy that you're enjoying your holiday. The show today will give you the spice and fun that will make your day. All right, so You stay tuned and don't go anywhere. I want to say a big kudos to all our viewers. Thank you for those wonderful comments on our YouTube channel. Thank you for always watching this program. And I thank those who would not miss the show for any reason. I mean, they're always tuning in to watch Kiddies World with Lola. I say thank you. You are the best, and we say a big thanks. I want to appreciate this energetic audience. You guys are amazing. Come on, put your hands together for yourself one more time. Yeah, absolutely. You're all looking good. You're looking great. You're looking well fed. You're looking holiday-ish. You know what that is? Good to see you all today. On today's episode of Kiddies World with Lola, we have an interesting and entertaining segment. You know, they're going to inform you. This segment will educate you and will also entertain you, our dear and wonderful viewers. So today, we're going to have an unusual segment because it's a holiday period, right? So I call it the holiday series. Be rest assured that today is going to be fun. And on the game segment today, we're going to play a game we have never played on this show. Interesting, and it's going to blow your mind. So just get ready, get ready. The name of the game is Family Charade. Okay, it's so fun and interesting, and the audience is going to take part in the game. Join us every Saturday at 1 p.m. on this same television station to enjoy a fresh episode of this children's exciting show. We'll go on a short break right now, and when we are back, we will begin everything on today's show. And let me also remind you that we're going to have Papa Johnny, who will be telling us wonderful story. But before then, I'm going to be teaching, and you don't know what I'm teaching about. You just guess. Not to worry. When we're back, you will know. Don't touch the channel. Kiddies World with Lola. We'll be right back.
Sports is a culture on its own. It has its own language, its own people, with their own way of life. The world of sports is never void of actions, stories, dramas, and scandals. I guess you need a sports show that can walk the walk and talk the talk.
On this show, we answer all your sporting questions. The whens, the whys, the wheres, and even the what ifs. Sports Spring is that show that will give you that new lease of life you've been looking for in sport journalism. Join me, Joseph Atewe,
And your sports Amazon, Nengi Ernest.
on this station, Western Spring Television, channel 190, only on Star Times.
Let's talk sports. Let's speak the most universal language of the world.
Kiddies World with Lola.
We can do that better. Kiddies World with Lola.
Fun, educative, and inspiring.
Very good. You're welcome back. This is Kiddies World with Lola. In case you're just tuning in, it's an inspiring, educative, and entertaining program for children and teenagers. Like I said earlier, I want to teach about something very, very important, and it has to do with this season of the year, the holiday period, the time when our children will be home, eating, resting from all the academic works, and of course, resetting and preparing themselves for the next academic session. All right, so it's also a time when mummies and daddies will still have to go to work. Yes, they have to go to work. They are not on school holidays like we children. Okay, so I want to share today some, tips. I call them holiday tips. Yes, holiday tips, all right? So these tips are going to help you. They're going to ensure that you're safe, you're secured in this period of staying and resting at home. And on the first on the list today, I'm going to be saying this most important tip, which is, children, when you hear knock, 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 you know what I mean? Go, go, go. Some of you will just go, open the door, not asking, who is that? Not saying, who's knocking? You just open like that. Psh. Children, listen to Lola. Do not open the door without knowing who is knocking. Do not open the door without knowing who is knocking. So when somebody says, boo, 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 boo. Yes, who's there, please? It's me. Your name, please. So if somebody says it's me, it's me a name? It's me a name?
No.
Absolutely not. It's me is not a name. So, go. Who is at the door, please? It's Lola. Oh, okay. If you're expecting me, open the door. If you are not expecting me, say, hold on, please. Take a phone. I'm sure your parents won't leave you without a phone. Mommy, are you expecting so? This person is at the door. Before you open the door, it is for security of your life, all right, to ensure you're safe. So do not open the door without knowing who he is. And if you have an adult with you in the house, take permission to open the door from the adult before you open that door. It will keep you safe, keep your family safe, keep your belongings safe, and everyone will be safe. Children, do you understand that?
Yes, Lola.
Thank you. Tip number 2. This is directed at, well, all of us, especially boys. You know, they like to explore. They like to see to the root of things. And not only boys. We have some girls, too, that the moment you get them a toy, they want to see how the manufacturer made it. All right? So I'm going to say this tip. Please stay away from sockets and electrical appliances without supervision. Even if it is to change the remote of the battery of the remote for television or for any gadget in the house, please don't do it without supervision. Some of you will want to plug phones, and so you would just you just take the phone, and this goes to 3-4-year-olds. You can't probably be plugging phones by yourself. An older child can do it. And if you see any sockets that is looking like this or not properly placed in the house, please call your attention of your parent and say, Daddy, I need you to see the socket over here. Mommy, I need you to see the socket over here. Stay away from sockets and electrical appliances. We love you so dearly, and we don't want any funny drama with shocks and, fire. So please, during this holiday, stay away from sockets. Don't start putting broom. That's what some of us do. We'll not be putting broom because we want to plug mommy's phone. You not put broom in the third hole of that socket. Please don't do that. All right? Ensure you have an adult that is supervising that if you have to do it. Tip number 3. I hope you're listening and you're learning. Tip number 3, during this holiday, you want to ensure you know your parents' full name, phone number, and your house address. There is a trending news or trending video of a child who's been asked, what is the name of your daddy? Say, Papa Johnny. Daddy Johnny. Is that the name of your daddy? No. So, in case your parents have forgotten this part, when you get home or after the show, ensure you say, Daddy, please tell me your full name. And if he tells you, say, okay. Ensure you know it and you say it again and again. Olatubosun, Olayiwola. If that is your daddy's name, know it, because it's an information that can be useful and can come handy at any time. Know your parents' full name. Know your parents' phone number. How many of you know your parents' phone number? Or you're just going to say, I think it's 01, 02, 03. Ooh. I think they used to say, no. No matter the age. In fact, there are nursery children that knows their mommies and daddies' phone numbers. So it is going to help you. Should anything happen and you have to make an urgent call, you will be able to call. Even if the battery is down, probably by playing game on your phone, the battery is down and you need an adult to help you pass an information across. Of course, you're not going to give your daddy and mommy's phone number to a stranger. I hope you know that. But if you may be in a situation where that is the only saving lifeline that you've got. So ensure that today, as you're enjoying the holiday, know your daddy's and mommy's phone number and your house address. If I should ask you watching or those in the audience, what's your house address? Hey, we live in Okefia. Okay, where in Okefia? You go like this. We now go like this. We now go like this. Is like this your address? Absolutely no. So please, children, you know, that child that those video is trending could have been, returned back home. But the child was lost and nobody knows, where the child came from, and the child can speak so well. So please ensure that you know your name, you know the name of your parent, their phone numbers, and your house address. Number 4 tip to take note of and use during this holiday is don't give out information about your family to strangers. So somebody just walks past your flat and say, hey, fine girl, how are you? Where's the mommy and daddy? Say, my mommy has gone to that market. My daddy has gone to, and will not even come back tonight. Hey, who is asking you such information? My mom is fine, thank you. My dad is fine, thank you. That's enough. Do you understand that? Because the word has turned to what it is, and we must be smart and be security conscious. You don't need to tell you, hey, tomorrow you don't even know. We are traveling to Abuja. When we even leave Abuja, we'll go to my auntie that is, my daddy will now withdraw plenty money that we'll use to enjoy our, please, family information should remain in the family, children. You don't want to give out information that can endanger your family and your loved ones. So please ensure you don't give out information about your family, whether where you are going, whether the plans. My daddy will buy a new car. This holiday, you don't even know. My daddy said that it will bring plenty money. It will. Please be very careful. And lastly, obey your family rules and keep your family values. I know many of our families have values. Values like we don't tell lies. Values like we are hardworking. Values like we don't watch particular channel of the TV. Ensure you keep to them. Your mommy or your daddy might not remember to, block some channels that they don't want you to, and even if they block it, don't disobey. It's a family rule that you don't watch a particular program on the television or a particular channel. Ensure that you keep to that. Don't say, hey, they have all gone. Hey, oh yeah, Tokubo, go. This, you know how to remove the pin. Especially my teenage brothers and sisters. You guys are, But see, disobedience has its own consequences, and you don't want to do what will put your parents in trouble. So please, for your own good, obey your family rules and keep your family values. If daddy is living there and he says, ensure that you do this, do it. Ensure that you don't do this, you don't do this. Do you understand that? Children, I hope you have learned these tips. They are 5 and they are very important. Okay? So make sure you keep to them. Number 1, don't open door for a stranger. All right? Whether they knock hard or gently, don't open door for a stranger without taking permission. And number 2, stay away from sockets and electrical appliances that you are not permitted to use. Number 3, ensure you know your parents' full name, their phone number, and your house address. And number 4, don't give out information about your family, okay? It is for you and your family members, not for strangers, not even for another family or even a family friend. Do you understand? And lastly, keep your family rules, obey them, and keep your family values. I hope you've learned children, and I hope you will keep to this holiday tips by Lola. We'll go on a short break right now, and when we return, we shall be having Johnny to tell us his wonderful holiday interesting story. Don't go anywhere. It is still Kiddies Word with Lola.
Badamasi Adegoke Adelabu was a prominent figure in Ibadan politics and Western region before Nigeria's independence. He was a key founder of the National Council of Nigeria and the Cameroons, a political party that held lofty the torch of liberty for the two West African countries. He carved a niche for himself as a wordsmith and a creative speaker. The nickname Kwenkelemens was a natively corrupted version of peculiar mess, his bombastic English language style often used to score proceedings at the parliament. The author of Africa in Ebullition, a handbook of freedom for Nigerian nationalists, was Nigeria's Federal Minister of Natural Resources and Social Services between 1955 and 1956. He died in an auto crash on the 25th March 1958 at the age of 42. Western Spring Television identifies Adegoke Adelabu as a watershed character in history. Ahmadu Bello, a Prince Royal, was born 6th of December 1910 at Raba Village, Sokoto, northwestern Nigeria. His father was a district head and heir apparent to the Sultanate throne from the house of Usmanu Danfodio, a religious and social reformer who brought the Habib dynasty under the Fulani Caliphate in the beginning of the 19th century. Ahmadu Bello raised the bar of political consciousness in participation when, in 1944, he engineered the establishment of the Northern People's Congress (NPC) as the first political party in northern Nigeria and the rallying point for politicians in the region before independence. History will not forget Ahmadu Bello for his charisma and political sagacity, which provided easy passage for his kinsmen to assume political and administrative positions in Nigeria's post-independence era. The distinguished elder statesman and Sardauna of Sokoto has his face on his country's 200 naira currency as a mark of honor to one of the architects of Nigeria's independence. Western Spring Television identifies Ahmadu Bello as a watershed character in history.
You all. This is still Kiddies Word with Lola, and right about now I've got Johnny.
Yes, Lola.
Oh, I don't like that vibe. Johnny.
Yes, Lola.
Licking sugar.
Yes, Lola.
You licking sugar?
Yeah, I love to lick sugar.
Your tummy will ache. Telling lies.
Never.
Open your mouth. Close your mouth. Children, please put your hands together for Johnny this morning. Oh, all right. So Johnny is going to be telling us a wonderful story. Johnny, by the way, I hope you're enjoying your holiday.
Sure, I am.
Doing what? Licking sugar?
Yeah, a hit lick like that.
Lollipop?
But, it's a nice one. I don't have to wake up as early as the way I do wake up.
Okay, so you're home, you're relaxing. You look well rested, though. Applaud yourself. Very good. So Johnny is going to be telling us a story today, and I'm sure you all will enjoy the story. Please pay attention, because I may ask you questions from the story. Over to you, Johnny.
Okay, today I'm going to give you a kind of story that is, very, very educative. And the story goes this way. Story.
Story.
Once upon a time,
Time.
there were friends. They stay in the same neighborhood. They grew together. They do things together. So their names are Adebola, Tomiwa, and Lukman.
Lukman.
Yeah, Lukman.
Lukman.
Yeah. Those are the three characters in this story. So, they were all in the same class, the same school.
Wow. Everything seems same.
So, Adebola's, used to be a very, very nice girl. Everything you know that comprises a nice girl.
Oh,
She always smiles. She helps people.
Hey, like
She,
me.
she says sorry at any slight chance. Thank you every time.
Wow.
First, before I go on, the title of my story is The Magic Words.
Children, what is the title of Johnny's story today?
The magic words.
Good.
Yes, that is the title of my story. So, as I was saying, Adebola is a very quiet girl, she's down to earth. Respect people no matter your age, either you're younger or you are older.
Wow.
She makes all the 5 magic words to be like something that, like you are eating banana. You know how when you eat banana, it's
So
just
easy.
so easy for
Without
you to
stress.
that's the way those magic words are for her. But Tomiwa in the other way.
Rough?
She's very brilliant,
Oh, okay, good.
but she don't respect anybody. She don't care.
Wow.
Even when she step on you, she don't care. She don't
She
even say
doesn't feel sorry?
sorry. No, she said, sorry, I'm meant for people who are weak.
Oh.
Yes, that's what she said. Then Lukman is just a neutral guy.
Okay.
Easygoing.
So Lukman is a boy.
A boy.
And the rest
are girls.
too. Okay.
Very easygoing. He doesn't talk. He don't talk. He go easily. It's just neutral. Like it's just like that. So every day in, day out, people observe their characters. Even in school, people love Adebola more. The lower classes, they play with her more.
Wow.
Tomiwa she's always proud.
Pompous, I can imagine.
She's always want to be at the top of everything. So people always pack her aside. Stay on
Stay
your own.
on your own. We don't want your
I
trouble.
don't want your trouble. I don't want her to get on my nerves. Even when the teacher said, go get me Tomiwa, people, they like you've given them the toughest,
task.
the hardest tasks ever. Because they know that when they get there, she's going to look down at them, she's going to talk down at them and things like that. You know. So it goes on and on and on and on like that. But when it comes to academy, she's so good at it.
Wow.
She takes A's in all her subjects. So they were all promoted to SS2. They are big girls and big boy. And the SS3, they are about going. It's time for the SS3 to hand over the captainship, the prefectship to the SS2. So the principal of the school decided to this time around, I'll do something different. I'm not going to be the one to choose who will be the prefect.
The new prefect, right?
Yes, the new prefect.
Okay.
So he said, This time around, I will set up a committee, a 20-man committee that will look into this. And how did they get their prefect? They got their prefect through their the result they have, maybe like their academic, their grades.
Academic grades.
Yeah, their grades is how they get their. So the best grade in as a male will become the head boy. The best grade female will be the head girl. The next one will be the assistant. That's just the way they do it. Then the neatest person will be the one in charge of health. The person who is the health prefect. Then we have social prefect like that. Janitor. So they look at their characters and stuff like that. That's how they dish out their positions. Okay. So this particular time, the man decided to set up a committee, and the committee will look into the names they have already at hand. So they have the shortlisted names already at hand, and they throw it into the house. The committee comprises of 12 students.
Wow, I thought they were going to be teachers.
No, 12 students and 8 teachers. Wow. So there are 20 altogether. So the head teacher, the principal and the vice principal will be the one to oversee the outcome of the result. Okay. So the principal roll out the names. They mention all names for the prefects. Okay. And they started dishing it out. The head boy, everybody said, Lukman is the one for the head boy. Everybody said, no problem. So they said, yeah. I can imagine yeah. So give it to Lukman. Lukman is the best. He's a very quiet guy. He's, being respected by everybody, like that. All position goes like that. It's a turn for the head girl. The principal mentioned Tomiwa, and everybody just started, all the house just started grumbling. No, sir. No. Wow. You can't have her. No.
She's brilliant.
She's very brilliant. She's the best. The headmaster was surprised and what's the problem? Or is she the best in? Yes, she's the best. But okay, can somebody tell me what the but is? And the principal said, one of the students to tell why they are not
in support of
Tomiwa as the head girl. She said, and the student said, she's rude. She don't respect us. She don't give us a word. And it's turn of the teachers. And one of the teachers said, if Tomiwa become the head girl, I will step down as a teacher. What? And the principal said, why? He said, Tomiwa is yet to be an head girl. Hell is loose already. So if she's not giving that head privilege, girl, then the whole school will go upside down. She said, the teacher said, none among the junior one can even walk up to her to ask her for anything.
Or help.
So why would a person like that become the head girl?
So sad.
So then I said, okay, the principal said, okay. So who is going to be the head girl? Because the next person has already become the assistant head girl. So who is going to be the head girl? Like they plan it. The whole house just shout, Adebola! Adebola will be our head girl.
Wow.
The principal now look at the list that she has. There's nothing like Adebola on the list.
Wow.
She said, on this list, there's nothing like Adebola. Then that means Adebola is not good enough. One of the teachers said, yes, Adebola is an average student. But she possessed
leadership.
She possessed a leadership character. Academically, she's 50%. But when it comes to manners, good manners, her good manners give her 100% altogether.
Wow.
Tomiwa is 100% academically, but her bad manners reduce her point to 40.
Oh, not even 50.
So when you put it together, then you know that Adebola
was better
than Tomiwa. The principal was helpless. Even the vice principal was in support of Adebola. So you can see the principal was just helpless. So she said, well, there's nothing I can do here, because if I said I should throw it to be a voting, you will win. Because I will only be the one in support of Tomiwa, and the whole lot of you will be in support of Adebola.
Wow.
So they called for Adebola, and Adebola became the head girl of that school.
Wow.
On the assembly, when they were announcing, Tomiwa was shocked because she's full of herself. She knew that she would be the head girl. But unfortunately, she's not even a janitor.
Oh, not even a
Not
prefect.
even a janitor.
Wow, she didn't make it.
She didn't make it to that list.
Oh.
And when some people who were surprised also asked why Adebola, and when they gave the reason that no matter how good you are in academy, if you don't have good manners, your good academic result will be nothing.
Watered.
Good manners can take you far. And when they call on Adebola that, how do you come about your good manners? She said the only thing she has is the 5 magic words. So I believe we all know our 5 magic words.
Do you know your 5 magic words, children?
Yes.
Okay, so there is a song, Johnny, about these 5 magic words.
Yeah.
Children, I believe you will know the song. Can we sing it together? Let's go. There are 5 magic words. There are 5
magic
Come on,
words.
sing out. There are 5 magic words that I know. Please excuse me. Sorry, thank you. And the last one had. Very good. Put your hands together for yourself, children. Thank you. I suppose that brings us to the end of the story.
Yes, that's the end of my
It's
story.
so unfortunate. Children, just like Johnny's story tells us this morning, I want to believe that you have really learned. I want to believe that you can coin out the moral of the story. It's good to be excellently fantastic in our academics, but we need good manners,
Yes,
good
of course.
behavior, good character. Yes, you need to be considerate with other people. You need to know how to say sorry when you hurt people and they say, oh, I don't like the way, what did I even say? What is it? Is it only you? No. If you have a friend or you deal with people, talk to people, dispose to them in a particular way and they don't feel comfortable with it, and they are nice enough to say, I don't like the way. Don't say, what is it? Sorry.
No,
just say, oh,
tell
I'm
them,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
All right, because you can probably be the one doing something and still be the one knowing how it feels on the other person. And thank you is a wonderful, magical word. Many of you have, made your parents spend so much in this last academic session, and they're going to start spending again in a week or 2 or less than, if they have not even started spending already, getting all your back to school items. Have you said thank you to them? Did you even take time to write a thank you note, put it under their pillow and say, I want to say a big thank you for how you're taking good care of me and bringing me up? Have you been able to put it inside daddy's car, maybe in his glasses case or something? You need to appreciate, be thankful, and for little things. After your meal, oh, thank you, daddy. Thank you, auntie, for the meal. Thank you for preparing the meal. You should use that magic word. And you know what magic does? It gives you treasures. It makes things beautiful.
It makes your life easy.
It makes your life easy.
It makes you have more friends. Because people will always know that you are good to be with.
All right? And don't interrupt. Don't interrupt. Excuse me. Some of you, especially the excuse me for road passage, Johnny, you want to pass by a place and you see that the road is narrow. And so some of you will push before saying excuse me. Excuse me. No. Excuse me. Allow me passage.
Allow me pass.
Not that you will push before saying
another one is
excuse me.
that children does a lot is tapping. Stop tapping people. If you need your attention, you know what to say. Excuse me, mom.
Excuse me, dad.
Excuse me, friend. Excuse me, Bola.
And you know the tapping hurts. Let me tap you for a while.
What? That's what I'm saying.
What is it?
What?
And you don't want that kind of reaction from anyone. Thank you so much, Papa Johnny. Thank you for that wonderful story. I hope you have learned and you will start using those 5 magical words. What are the 5 magic words, children? Please, excuse me, sorry, thank you, and pardon me. Yeah. I hope you have learned that and you will not forget these magic words. A million thanks to you, Johnny, for that story. And
that's the least I could do.
Oh, yeah. So let me use my thank you so that I can have a magical Johnny next time. I hope you have learned and you enjoyed the story, children. We'll go on a short break, and when we return, it's going to be time for our game. Children, are you ready?
Yes!
Okay, don't touch the channel because it's still Kiddies Word with Lola. We will be right back.
This iconic African presents the narrative of a man destined to exert an imperishable global influence in Western education. His was a story of a freeborn, captured and sold into slavery. He was born in Oshogun, a native Yoruba village near Iseyin in Okeogun axis of southwest Nigeria. Samuel Ajayi Crowther was the foundation student of Fora Bay College, Sierra Leone, the foremost university where the pioneer set of native Africans were educated. Samuel Ajayi Crowther's greatest contribution to humanity was his translation of the Holy Bible into the Yoruba language. The man who authored the Yoruba dictionary was also credited with the translation of English classic hymns into Yoruba and the Ekwere languages. Samuel Ajayi Crowther's private residence in Badagry, incidentally the first story building in Nigeria, is an Akaba museum dedicated to the memory of Africa's first bishop. Western Spring Television identifies Samuel Ajayi Crowther as a watershed character in history. Born Jeremiah Oyeni Obafemi on March 6, 1905, Obafemi Awolowo was a prime architect of Nigeria's independence and most consummate advocate of free education and social welfare in Africa's most populous nation. Erudite politician, thinker and philosopher, Awo was fondly addressed by associates and political colleagues, brought his unique attributes to bear on governance in the defunct Western region. He administered as leader of government business and the premier between 1955 and 1958. Obafemi Awolowo's premiership witnessed pioneering in multi-sectoral policy initiatives and execution. The Western region under his administration paraded several enviable records. First television station in Africa, first real estate in Nigeria, first high-rise building in Nigeria, first modern sports stadium in Nigeria, first agricultural settlement in Nigeria, first modern civil service secretariat in Nigeria, and first industrial estate in Nigeria. His face is on 100 naira denomination as a mark of honor for his distinguished services to his country. Western Spring Television identifies Obafemi Awolowo as a major character in history.
I hope you're having a great time on today's episode of Kiddies Word with Lola. Now it's the game segment and I am super excited. Are you happy with me as well?
Yes!
Okay, so we are having an unusual game and it is called Audience Charade. So listen, children, this is how the game goes. I'm going to call each child at a time to my side right here. I'll show you a piece of paper that has a word to describe. You're going to describe this word without saying a word. You can use actions, you can use facial expressions, but you must not make a sound. What did I say? You must not what? Make a sound. So the other children in the audience will have the opportunity to interpret or translate what you're trying to say. So the moment somebody says the exact word that I have asked you to describe, the person will get a gift. And talking about the gift, I want to say a big thank you to Alex Mandy VR Plays. Thank you so much, because if you get the description correctly, you're going to have a free voucher to spend a great time at Alex Mandy's VR Plays in Oshogbo, Osun State. So that is how the game goes. And of course, if you also answer, get the right word for what the person out here is describing, you will also get a gift. You also get a gift from Cow Concept. I will want to say thank you to this wonderful sponsor, Cow Concept. Thank you so much for partnering with us on Kiddies Word with Lola. So we have a gift for you as well from Cow Concept. Children, do you understand the concept of this game?
Yes.
And are you ready to play?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to call my first is it audience or family member now who will step outside and describe. So put your hands together as I welcome my gentle lady over there. Yes, come on. We're expecting. Put your hands together for her. Come on, come on. Okay, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Now, you have few seconds to do that. You have just few seconds, just 20 seconds. If nobody gets it right, then it means that she'll just get the gift for herself. And also, I want to say, they should not get it. Whether they get it or not, my love, you have a free voucher to Alex Mandy VR Plays. And you know those VR games that you put that thing in your face, in your eyes, and then trust me, you're going to have fun. So whether they answer it correctly or not, you have that free voucher. Are you happy about that? Yes, good. Okay, so I'm going to give you this. Remember the rule, you must not say a word. And they have 20 seconds to guess what she's describing. So here it is. Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay, your time starts now. If you know the answer, just keep saying it. If you get it, you get the gift, okay?
She's writing. Pen. Teacher. Pen. Asking questions.
Say it again.
Teacher.
Teacher, that's correct. Teacher, put your hands together for him. Well done. So you've got yourself a free gift from Cow Concept today. Well done. All right, so who's going to be my next person? Remember, you get a gift. You get a gift whether you're out here or you answer correctly. So who's next? Okay, let's have, I want a boy. What's happening? Where are all my boys? Okay, so let's have you. Okay, put your hands together for him. Come on, do it better, louder. Oh, I love this. Tell everyone your name, darling. Akinkunmi Akinjola. Okay, so this is it. You're going to describe it in the shortest possible time. Let's hope they get it right. Can you see that? Can you see it? Your time starts now.
Farmer. Sudan.
Remember, you can't talk.
The person
Sweet 10 seconds more.
Old man. Sweet pea. Old man. Sweet pea. Old man.
Old.
Man. Old man. Old man. Old woman. Old man. Old lady.
Ah, you're very close. It's going to be
Old man. Old woman.
old woman. Who said that?
I don't know.
Everybody. It can be everybody. Who said it first? He said it first. This boy looking at the back.
You.
Yeah. Yes. Please put your hands together for him. Well done. Wow, that was awesome. So you also get a gift from Cow Concept. All right. Congratulations to you. And for you, you've got to visit Alex Mandy VR Place. Are you excited about that? Please put your hands together for them. Okay. I've got another one here. Okay. I've got another one here. And I'm wondering, my lovelies, what about you? Let me take someone from here. Who wants to come and describe for me? Come on, sweetheart. Okay, so please put your hands together for her. Yes, so tell everyone your name. Akinjola and Jola Oluwa. So here is what you have to describe. Remember, you can't talk. Okay. No, my love, I'll still give you a gift, okay, from Cow Concept, but then I won't give them because you're not supposed to talk, okay? Please put your hands together for her. All right, and I have the very last one. I have the very last one now. And who am I going to call to describe? Who has not said anything today? What about my friends over here? Who wants to describe for me? Will you? Come on, be bold. Put your hands together for her. Okay, come on, describe for us. And let the audience, I hope you'll be able to describe it well enough. Good to have you here. What's your name, darling? Ifeoluwa. Okay, so Ifeoluwa, this is what you're going to describe. Remember, you can't talk, okay? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Can you do it? Come on. Your time starts now. Farmer, that is correct. Put your hands together for him. A farmer. If I were you, I would do like, do you even know what this is? What is this? When you're hoeing, yes. Put your hands together for me too. All right, so you've got a voucher from Alex Mandy VR Place. You're going to go there for free to enjoy all the VR games over there. Are you happy about that? Yes. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And of course, you get a gift from Cow Concepts. How about that? Put your hands together for yourself, children. I hope you enjoy this game. Children, did you love the game?
Yes.
Very good. I love it too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, children. You've been fantastic today. And I want to say thank you to our partners, Alex Mandy's VR Place. Thank you. I'm sure the children will have a great time with you. And I want to say thank you to Cow Concept as well for the gifts that we are gifting to our friends here today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Kiddies Word with Lola. I'm sure you have been educated and inspired today. I want to appreciate our sponsor one more time before we go, Cal Concept and Alex Mandy VR Plays, for supporting us on this show. A big thanks to you, my energetic and fantastic audience. You are amazing today. Put your hands together for yourself. You are the best. Mwah. All right, join us next week for another fresh episode of Kiddies Word with Lola right here on Western Spring Television, channel 190 DTT on Star Times. The time remains 1 p.m. Don't forget to watch us as well on our YouTube channel, Western Spring Television. Subscribe and turn on the post notification. And until next week again, when I come your screen, I want to say to you, stay blessed, stay safe, and enjoy the rest of your holiday season. Lola Kiers. Goodbye. Mwah.